This video lesson is about differentiation of functions, or I call it function differentiation questions. I really like using this with kind of intermediate differentiation students as a way of practicing differentiation in what I think is a very unusual way, and I think it really tests basic understanding. You're probably looking at this already while I'm talking. Pause the video if you want to have a go in your own time. I'm now going to write the answer. The answer is f dash of x e to the f of x, which I simply did using chain rule. So in this one case, I'm just going to show you how you'd use chain rule. Well, it's just u equals f of x. So u dash equals f dash of x. Oh, so that's where that comes from. And then you just write the original down. Or have you do chain rule. I'm not even going to bother explaining how I do the rest. I'll just write the answers down afterwards. Have a go at the next one. See if you can get the same answer as me. Okay, again we're going to use chain rule, which means we have to differentiate what's inside, which is where that bit comes from, and then we have n times f of x to the n minus 1 because we differentiate the rest. Let's have a go at the next one. WRTX, that means with respect to x. That's my shorthand. I think a lot of mathematicians use that. Okay, I'm just going to write y dash to save time. Well, this is easy. This is just the fundamental definition of how you differentiate a ln. There we go. Maybe this should be modular signs and stuff kicking around. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. How about this one? We're going to use chain rule twice here. And you eventually end up with 3 f dash of x cos of f of x. Maybe I'm using too many brackets, but I'm just trying to be very clear. And then that's times by sine squared f of x. So you can probably see where that comes from. That's just differentiating the original. But then the problem is outside you get cos f of x, which is supposed to be, well, you're supposed to differentiate the inside. So we need the differential of, I'm trying to talk and write at the same time. We want the differential of sine of f of x. And that is where this comes from. And obviously the 3 came from there. Let's do the next question. Have a go in your own time. Okay. This is just chain rule. Again, you've got this problem that you have to differentiate the thing inside, which then is a bit awkward. Which is why we've got this thing, all of this on the outside. And then obviously an exponential just differentiates to itself, so nothing changes there. So that's the answer to that one. Penultimate question. Did you recognise this? Probably. I'm guessing you did, because if you come this far you're probably a relatively advanced student working through this little mini lesson. This is just product rule, so it's just, we can just use the fundamental definition of product rule. Obviously it doesn't matter which order you write these in. I keep doing that. There we go. Final question. Can you differentiate this? The answer is tan f dash of x. I often like to put a little curveball in sometimes. That's my final little curveball there. Yeah, it's that simple. Remember, don't make things complicated if you don't have to. Just always just kind of go in with an open mind. Okay, hopefully that was a helpful video. Thanks for watching.